What's up, guys? I'm doing another video, and today we're going to prep the 95 Toyota Tacoma we have. This has not showed up in a video as far as I know. It might have been in the background of like one or few, but it's never been like the star of the show of something, say like the Scion was or the Tercel. But because I haven't been able to do a Project Tercel episode because there's been a lot of stuff happening and I'm going to Toyota Fest, and that's the exact reason this video series is coming out. This is going to be a short little series just to, have a little bit of entertainment for those who, care. And, yeah, so while I figure I am working on a vehicle to prep to take to Toyota Fest, and this be the vehicle. And since the Tercel's not going, and since the Tercel still needs some work done and I don't have the time to do a video for it, I figure I'll do this since this is what I have to do. So I don't know if that made any sense. I'm like half awake right now, but okay, so I don't know if any of you can see, but there's that line across the hood here. It's because the hood was spray painted. I might have a picture of why I spray painted it. I might have to look that up. I'll show it in somewhere. But I spray painted it because there was chipping and stuff, and it was done with, like I said, it was done with spray paint, so it's not shiny. Like, let me find an example. You could see the wall. You could see the wall over there on the paint right there, but see how it fades away because there's no shine hardly? Well, look at this. That's actually shiny there. It needs to be buffed out a little more, but that's actually shiny. Like, if I can get the wall to come, like, just believe me, there's some shine. I'll see if I can find like a cloud or something to reflect off of it, but there is shine there, and that's because I took 2000 grit and sanded it. Oh, you can see right here. See the shine, but like over here, it's very matte. But like right there, it's kind of shiny. So it does need to be sanded out again because there are some spots that just aren't even, and there is some scratching in it from the sandpaper. But I buffed it out with sandpaper, and that's what it gave me. So that's what I'm working on. I also have this little spot, which is from when I was painting it. I did everything. I got it all done. And I did it outside because really the garage is the only place that I would be able to do it, but I didn't do it in the garage because this truck may or may not fit in there. I'm not sure. It did at one time, but then we did the add-on, and now it doesn't, I don't think. But I didn't do it in the garage. I did it right over there where the Corolla's at, and got all the paint on, set my can down, and I set my can down on the wall over there, and I turned around and watched a moth go right in the paint. And I was like, why? Why would you do that? No, and it made me really angry. And I probably never made that voice before, but there it is. But it made me mad, and I just couldn't believe that it happened. So I had to wait for it to dry, and I sanded out the smudge, and now that's what I'm left with, is that like ring right there. So we're gonna try and clear coat blend. So I'm gonna tape off the section about this big here, and we're gonna throw some primer in there, some base coat, color matched base coat, which is supposed to be color matched to this. Obviously this might be a different color on camera. It's a different color in real life. I don't know, you might be able to see it like looks very different. I don't know if it's because the hood's faded or if it's just a different color, but it says Toyota white. And I looked up the code number and it said it's for this truck, so I don't know, but oh, there's another example of the cloud shine over there. But we're gonna throw some primer in here, color match base coat, and then we're just gonna pull the tape off, sand it back, and then we're going to throw some clear coat over it, and then we'll sand that back with look at that. Freaking bug. Then we're going to sand it back with 2000 grit on the clear coat, buff it out, and it should, in theory, look like this in the end. which is smooth. Like, hear that? So, yeah, and let me tape it off and we'll see what we do. Quiet, hopefully you can hear me. I made a video about this before. See Javelina just chilling right there? Okay, we're just gonna leave him. I don't know why I was whispering in the beginning, because nothing really scares him. Well, things do scare them, like noises. Like, watch. I'll open the door. Oh, of course, now they're not scared. Let him just chilling there, mocking me. Mocking my very existence. No, he's a nice person, I'm sure. Alright, well, I'm just gonna be over here, so, bye, friend. I'm just gonna pretend I won't see you from, over here while I'm asking. Okay. He's literally walked up right to me. So I'm going to back up and hope that the door to the Corolla is unlocked so I can jump in there. Look at, he's literally right there. Right there. Luckily the door to the Corolla is unlocked. So if I have to, I will jump in there. No, you don't want to mess with these guys. Seriously. I've never actually had one walk right up to... Look, he's like walking to me. Oh good, there's another one over there. Maybe you can see him. Look. He's just chilling over there. He says hi. Oh, whoops. No, I'm literally just sitting here taping and then the dude walks right up to me. I'm like, hi. I'm just sitting here taping and I look over and he's just... He got to about right here before I started to walk away. Because I didn't think he'd get that close, and there he was. I've never had them come that close to me. And I got it on film. For 2 seconds, and now they're all out here. Look at. There's 3 there. 2 right there. 1 coming around the back of the truck right there. I'm in the garage, and look at the distance to, like, the end of my driveway to the garage. It's not that far, and what the heck was that? Was that a bird or something? Oh yeah, it was that. Whatever that is. Crow or vulture, I'm not sure. Raven. Oh, look, that one's staring at me. Okay, now as long as one doesn't walk up right here again, we're gonna continue. I swear to God. Alright, I'll keep you updated. They're so cute. Well, you can't see because that one's staring right at me. But the baby ones are right there. I swear to God. Good. I'm being surrounded right now. That one's walking right. You know, I'm probably... How about I just take a drive... I'm gonna see if I have like an open enough spot because I actually need more masking tape. This is not cutting it. Like, it keeps ripping every 5 seconds and I only have so much left of this. So I'm gonna make a run for my Corolla here in a minute. Taking a little 2000 Corolla to go get some parts. Or not some parts, some tape. They're closed, so I'm blocking their number right now because, you know, that's the thing. So they're closed, so I'm gonna have to drive about another 30 minutes or something to go get tape. I've run all the way to the store and got tape. I threw a little primer down. Now we're gonna wait for it to dry so that I can peel the tape off, sand it smooth and even with the rest of this, and I'm gonna put a sanding mark about this big around on it. We're gonna throw some clear coat, or some clear coat. We're gonna throw some base coat over the mark, and then we're gonna clear coat blend. We're gonna throw some base coat where the primer patch was. And then we're gonna throw some clear coat in that spot that we sanded in a big circle. We're gonna put clear coat all over that because when we sand it back with 2000 grit, it should even itself out later. In theory, we'll find out how that actually goes in a little bit. Thrown on the. Okay, it's somewhere around here. There it is. The base coat, original Toyota colors. And this is supposedly the color, so we fixed the little area. You can see it's still a bit wet. We're gonna wait for it to dry. We're gonna throw the clear coat on there, wait for that to dry, sand the entire portion, you know, from the line down on the entire hood with 2000 grit sandpaper, wet sand it until it's all like a smooth haze, and we'll buff it out. I'm going to do it by hand first, and if I don't like the results, I'm going to pull out my electric one over there and we'll buff it out. We are done. It's clear coated and it just needs to dry. You can see the reflection from it's still waiting to dry. It is done though. I can't believe that I was actually able to blend and make it look good. Like you can see it's actually there. So need to wait for it to dry. I'm going to sand it out and buff the entire hood, make it shiny, and I'll show you what it turns out as. So in the next scene you'll see it all shiny and buffed, and then that'll be the end of this episode. As you can see, the hood is all shiny. You can see the light reflecting off of it and some of the clouds and stuff, and it looks really good. So anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below and leave a comment if you have any questions on how I did it that I didn't cover. So yeah, other than that, I'll see you in the next video.